big lover tripping.
He need too, bruh.
Bruh, he needed too. I still remember last time we touched down. Top G to fly on his own.
Never underestimate my own.
Never underestimate my own ability. Secure the whole town. Keep it living, hustle. Still remember last time we touched down. Top G, secure the whole town. Walk my path, straight north they soldier. Very most flexed in my ass truck. Still remember last time we touched down. Top G, secure the whole town. Walk my path, straight north they soldier. Anyways, what's up, everybody? So, yeah, I still get yelled at out here. You know.
I had to talk
It's
about
okay.
it, you couldn't hear me.
It's okay. I still get yelled at out here. Though, I wanted to address something very pressing. It's a very pressing matter. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is David Ortega. More so known as Gremlin Grumps, Travieso, Na Mexicatal, una nuestra familia gang, bro. So, we're going to talk about transparency, integrity, dignity, obligations, and commitment. What to do when you're faced with impossible circumstances. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with everything that I do, it's just purely based on my love, my life, and my wife. Well, she's over there laying down. Y'all can't see her, but she's the light of my life. Beautiful, most beautiful person I've ever run across. Feels like she's in love with someone else though sometimes. But that's just my mind playing tricks on me. Or it's a conflict of interest that needs to become aware to the public and, you know, the judiciary seating that'll oversee my trial. Now, I'm speaking of trial like I'm going to court, and that's because I am going to court. I'm demanding a fair review of my career, the decisions that were made, and the overall intent behind them. Now, in early 2000s, there was an operation called Operation Black Widow, to where thousands of individuals got labeled as international terrorists. And little homies were getting wrapped up in charges like racketeering, when all they were doing was selling dope for some dipshit that came out of prison thinking that he was gonna run around and lie to everybody and tell them that he was branded up. He was a fucking familia. No. There's only like 357 of us who ever actually became nuestra familia. The rest of these individuals, they're what you guys would refer to as norteños, northerners. In 1997, their fucking norteño identity got abolished and stripped because they didn't know how to follow orders. Now, rank and profile is something that you cannot raise your hand to get. You cannot raise your hand to receive it. And it is supposed to be admired, it's supposed to be respected, and it's supposed to be used in accordance with what is better for the people. I spent over 10 years being the person who drafted the essays, who served up the topics, who memorized the Constitution, the 5 characteristics, the 7 phases, all of it. And it got brought to my attention when I was on the 4-yard, like, look, the feds are trying to kill our cause. They're trying to take our ideals and they're turning them into something that is working against us. And they're not trying to kill us. They're trying to take our chain of commands and turn them into intelligence breeding fucking machines. And this was brought to my attention by fucking payaso from Alamany. Okay? I sent mine, bro. I hope you're doing good in there. Hope you're doing good in there. I know Flea got back out, and well, you know, for those of you who got opinions on him, you know, going SNY or whatever, right? Yeah, I was right there in the event. You know, we kind of pushed him over there, like, hey, go get back out to the streets, enjoy your life. Look, it's not the definitive stance between active and non-active is so fucking minuscule and thin that it doesn't even matter. You got individuals that run around and they have their chest puffed up and they love to judge people. Oh, you're a dropout. Oh, you're a dropout. Like, for one, most of these individuals are walkaways. You can't drop out if you ain't never dropped in. And for two, the rest of these individuals, they received their rank at a time to where it was very easily handed out. And then they got validated and went and did their little scary asses a bunch of time in a motherfucking cell somewhere in Colorado Supermax or Pelican Bay. And they didn't have to see no real war zones. Like, dude, you will fucking get it, dude. You will fucking get it. The disrespect that has surfaced in my life alone has been such to where it's mouth dropping. So I'm laying it all out for everyone, so you guys can be your own judges. You can cast your own opinions, and you can right the wrongs that were, you know, drafted into the walls of history. So when it got brought to my attention that they were building another huge sweep, it was going to be the following up from Black Widow. Well, the homie was like, hey bro, they're going to come through and they're swooping everybody, and all the little homies, we're going to have like hundreds, thousands of little homies from county to county that are going to lose their freedom. They're going to lose their lives. Well, what are we going to do about it? On top of that, why are you on this BNL when hey bro, you're Familiano. I mean, how are you on this BNL? You're right here on the active 4-yard with me. Okay, so I thought it up. We talked about it, and it was like this. My big homie above me was already fucking knee deep in the federal fucking misconduct. The other brothers from my county, they had their hands in the cookie jar too. And it was gonna take someone who was willing to embrace shame, swallow pride, and document names. Further than that, go above and beyond to test nuts, test character, and place fucking true intentions on the table. So, I mean, I figured, fuck it, I'm a carnal. I'm owed from the familia. I mean, I've put shit in the fucking dirt. I'm owed. So, I'll do it, you know? I don't know how I'm gonna do it, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be epic, bro. You know, we parted ways. I got out, I went out to the Cayens, I stayed out 6 days. Me and the homeboy got swooped up at the fucking picking pool in Windsor. I realized, like, dude, I couldn't even make it out 6 days. The feds were not gonna allow it. If one of us cannot even stay out on the streets for longer than a week, how the fuck are we supposed to keep our cause in line with our desires, with our fucking brainchild? This is ours, this isn't yours. So, I go into San Quentin. I'm in San Quentin on the first tier trying to explain why I'm on freeze. Fucking, I could have pulled rank. They had me fucking frozen so tough that I got security blankets on me. I'm sitting here feeling like I'm gonna get whacked. I'm submitting reports to the fucking tier channel. Like, fucking, dude, I'm a hermano, I'm lying about my rank. I don't want to fucking tell them I'm a C. Get taken off the main line? No. I'm like, I'm a hermano, I demand fucking a trial. You know, where's my norteño representative? I'm spitting so much clutch out this motherfucker. He's like, I don't know, I just don't know. Fucking, oh my God. Like, well, bounce up out my way, fucking peasant boy. Go do your roll call, fucking dude. Got SBs on me. Next thing you know, we get in a riot. They let the whole second tier Southerners out on me and two loved ones. Okay? And we get our asses handed to us. We get served. We get cut up and served. I go down to the hole and I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I lose my shit. Just lose my shit. Get up on the tier and start telling people, what is it? Like, look, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Hey, you're kind of cool, but fuck you. And afterwards, I was like, oh no, I just did the unthinkable. What am I gonna do? All this did was force me to get really fucking creative. So I got really creative. I thought about it and I was like, I'm gonna go Bobby Fischer on the FBI. Further than that, I'm gonna go start recruiting my own brothers to work for the feds. But I'm not really gonna do that, see? I'm never gonna climb on the stand and point no one out. I'm never gonna hand over legitimate information. All I'm gonna do is fucking, hey, yeah, you see? Do you see? So, we go back to the county and hey, we're in the county and we approach Agent Akala. And when we're in booking, I'm like, hey, I hear you've leveled up. I've been seeing you on TV and ganglands. He said the same thing. He's like, I heard you leveled up. I lied to him. I tell him, yeah, I'm a hermano now. Hey, I had this motherfucker think I'm gonna hand him the world. I'm gonna hand him everything. His little panties are fucking drenched. Next thing you know, I got a TV shop. I got an open window. I got a canteen being paid for. Okay? And I ain't giving him nothing. I gave him a fake fucking debrief under hermano status. And I take my county, isolate it through conflict of interest. I had just got off done telling all the brothers in San Quentin to fuck themselves. I went back, took the keys. That right there froze the whole county. Okay? I didn't even have to do nothing beyond that point other than play the role, play the part of the degenerate that fucking went bandito. Okay, start logging, documenting. Fucking Northern Riders, okay, New Flowers, okay. This is what these individuals is doing. This is what these individuals is doing. I even went as far as to start up a motherfucking Northern Rider roll call at one point. Just fucking playing games. Just playing games. Making sure that no one knew what was going on because nothing was going past me. I started seeing shady and shady. The shady of the shadiest. You had fucking, and you had old Noodles and fucking old Fat Boy and fucking, out there on the streets running around claiming that they was real life Familianos. And they're copping pounds of dope from a Southerner, fucking having little homies turn around and flip it, talking about they working in a street regiment. All the meanwhile, they reporting back to their fucking federal handler. Ha! No way. No fucking way. So, look, I didn't just wake up one day and decide I'm gonna go play games with the fucking FBI. No. It got brought to my attention by a solid ass loved one from the city. Like, yo, there's games, and these games are deep. And I had to act. There's only one difference between high treason and service. And that's one word. It's called ambition. Either you fucking got it or you don't. I didn't have time to report any of this and seek counsel. Who the fuck was I gonna seek counsel for? I was the maestro. I was the one paving the path that you little motherfuckers were walking. So I chose to fucking isolate, contain. Isolate it and contain it. Now, yeah, there was a lot of games, dirty, underhanded games that were played with the FBI. There was lies that were told. There was stories that were spun. Like in YA, hey, we throw spinners, huh? We spin them up all day. We spin them up all day. Okay? But at the end of the day, if you were just gonna end up in mental health, fucking with the sock on your fucking head, showing up in court telling the judge that you's the big homie and he needs to listen to you, I got a chip right in my asshole. Direct communicado. Like, I got this. I got this shit on lock. All of it. Now, a lot of years went into this. It was it was gonna be a 10-year investigation, but I got everything done in about 7. You know? It is to be written into the walls of history as Operation Rubber Ducky. Because that's what we was doing. Hey, we was just a soft ass toy. Just a soft ass little duck. Just floating along, gathering detail. Just gathering detail. Now, certain loved ones are home. Hey, bro, I need that bottle. You know who you are. Me, I'm going on a comedy tour. Dude, I gotta tell the world about fuckboy number 13,872. Bro, remember that one time in the cell? Hey, for that bologna sandwich, bro, that I made you dip in the toilet and take a bite out of because you wanted some tobacco and weed, bro? Hey, you're grimy as fuck, homie. You're grimy as fuck. And then you can go cry to the brothers on the yard talking about, he's making me dip bologna sandwiches in toilets and eat it. And I'm just like, well, bro, nah. You're just all kinds of foul, bro. I mean, it's not my fault. It's not my fault, bro. It's not my fault. So anyways, you know, this game it's about money. It's about Lucci. It's about dinero. It's also about integrity, transparency, obligation, commitment. Pay attention to those individuals who are portraying themselves as super active, because they're building a profile. And that profile is leading to thousands, millions of our young being categorized as international and street terrorists. If you truly love the cause at hand, you will take heed, you will take note, and you will do your homework. Follow the path that is being laid out before you, because that's the path that is going to lead you in the right direction.